Okay, so today's video we're going to talk about posture. Good posture, bad posture, but our goal is to get good posture. This is not a 5-minute workout. This is specifically for posture, so yeah, take your time with it. I first want to start off, we're going to warm up with some shoulder rolls. So I'm just going to turn sideways. You might want to do this standing, but I'm using my phone as a camera. So a lot of people tend to turn their shoulders in like this and stick their chin forward like this. So let's warm up the shoulders by bringing them back. Lift your rib cage up. So roll back, hold it, roll back, hold it, roll back, hold it, and roll back. Next thing we're going to do is work on our chin. So again, a lot of people are kind of out here like this. I'm over exaggerating, but put your index finger on your chin and push it back. So we're not going up or down, we're just here, push it back in, relax, push it back in. And this is something you should do in a mirror too, so you can check yourself and make sure that you don't want to be here, you want to push it back in, okay? So you're focusing on straightening out everything in the back of your spinal cord here. So keep doing these. For my 5-minute workout, I said in between commercial breaks or in between episodes, do the 5-minute workout. Well, same thing with this, do your shoulder rolls and push your chin back in. Okay, I don't want to spend a lot of time doing that because you can do that on your own. So what we're going to do now is some band throws. If you don't have any bands, you can use anything. I've got weights, soup cans, cats, little babies, whatever you have. Just any type of resistance. So you can do this, say you have a weight. I'll just use this here. Just kind of stand here like this and pull back. Pull back. I'm going to use mine with bands. So I'm going to set up as if I was about to shoot a rubber band at you, but instead of one finger, I'm going to put my whole hand in it. That way I don't hit myself in the face. I like to turn my hand sideways when I do this, but I'm basically going to pull against this resistance hand is what I'm going to call it. So it'll look like this. Hopefully you can see my shoulder blade. Yep. So here we're going to pull back, hold, release. Pull back, hold, release. So you can see this muscle group being targeted through here. You can also even change the angle if you want. You can pull wide, or you can even turn your grip down and pull out like that. I like to pull straight back. So you can see kind of the muscles that, hopefully you can see the muscles that it's targeting right there, okay? So do 15 on each side, 15 this way, 15 this way. Next, what we're gonna do, a modified deadlift. So if you want, you can have your feet right next to each other, about shoulder width apart. Say this is your weight. Put it in front of your right foot. Take your weight off your left foot and put all your weight on your right foot. I mean, there's a little bit of weight on this, but not much. Think of keeping your shoulders back and your back straight. So you don't want to do this. You want to be here like this, okay? If you need to bend this leg a little bit, you can, but you're just going to pull up, bring it back down. Pull up, bring it back down. I'm going to use bands. Typically I would use weights, but whatever. I'm using bands today. Same thing, pull up, bring it back down. So just remember your shoulder blades stay back the whole time. You don't want to bring them forward like this. You're back, okay? So do 15 on each leg. Next, we are going to use bands You don't have to use bands, you don't need any weights at all for this, honestly. Lay down on your mat. What you're gonna do, extend your hands forward and think of lifting your hands, your biceps up by your ears. So here, okay? My feet are staying on the floor, my legs aren't coming up. So just here, lift up. That's the first part. Next part is we're actually gonna separate our arms, okay? So lift up, pull apart, bring it back down. Whew. Lift up, pull apart, bring it back down. Lift up, pull apart, bring it back down. Do that 15 times. Next, we're gonna take these bands, put them around their feet, like that. It's gonna be really hard for you to see what I'm doing here, but basically, we're here. You are going to separate your legs and raise them up. So, I like to put my hands underneath my hip bones because my hips kind of dig into the floor because I got bony hip bones. So, act like you're doing the splits. Let's see if I can angle here. There we go. All right, so here, you're going to do the splits, raise up, bring it back down. Splits, raise up, bring it back down. Splits, raise up, bring it back down. Do that 15 times, and after you finish with that, just go ahead and stretch it out in a cobra position. Oh, that feels awesome. Okay, now we're gonna go into abs. Again, I'll turn sideways here. You don't need bands. If you want bands, sure. It's gonna be more challenging. I'll do it without bands just because I don't even know if I can fit in the camera right now. So what we're gonna do is straight legs up, and then after you're at your straight leg position, you're gonna go ahead and push your heels up to the ceiling. So it'll look like this. You have straight legs up, push up to the ceiling. So you don't want to try to bring them in like this. You really want to use your core when you push straight up. Yes, they're going to come in a little bit, but you don't want to be like that. Okay? What's going to help with posture is that you keep this pelvis tilt straight. So a lot of us do this thing, not good, I'm guilty, I do it. Some people can actually bring it in like this. You just want to always try to be as neutral as possible on this. So this is why we're going to work on developing our hip flexor strength, is to help keep your spine going straight, slight curvature to the back, but not like, you know, big butts Becky or anything like that. Okay, so we did our straight legs and then we raised our heels up. Next is just your standard scissors. So flex your foot when you do this. We're doing scissors. I like to just kind of relax my neck into my hands here like this. Keep your chest, your chest elevated a little bit. Gives you more of a challenge. If that's too difficult, then you can surely, by all means, feel free to lay back down like this. So do 15 each leg, total of 30. Last thing we're gonna do is a bicycle. Grab a weight, very light weight. I'm using this Gatorade I've taken a couple swigs out of. And we are, your standard bicycle, you're actually gonna turn. We're not doing that. What we're gonna do is kind of set up in a cross position with your arms as if it's Easter, as if you were being sacrificed or something. Knees in, take your weight on your right hand, and then you're just gonna act like you're pedaling. So shoulders off the floor, we're gonna pedal 1, pedal 2, pedal 3, pedal 4, pedal 5, pedal 6, bring the weight up overhead, In your right arm, pedal 1, pedal 2, pedal 3, pedal 4, pedal 5, pedal 6. Now we're going to put the weight in the left hand overhead while your right arm extends out. Pedal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left arm's extended, right arm still extended, and then pedal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? Finish with a shoulder stretch. So easy, just stretch over here to the side, hold that for 10 to 15 seconds. Same thing on the other side, 10 to 15 seconds. And repeat that exact same exercise 4 times, and that's going to help with your posture. Most important thing to remember about posture is to think about it. A lot of people sit down and naturally kind of do this, so you just have to constantly remind yourself, shoulders back, chest up. Think of the zombie hands. That's why I wore this shirt today. So think of something lifting your chest up, okay? Let me know if you have any recommendations for anything else that you want to learn, or anything else you want to share with the group, with the small following I have. Anyway, enjoy your Saturday.